In other words, our shows were evolving. We were adding new elements. We could afford to have, you know, we toured in a tour bus. We had a crew that was larger than the number of guys in the band. So, you know, to me, that's like your head's well above water.
Right.
And after the digital revolution, the download revolution, where everyone took a hit. We're a band that still is able to keep our noses above water. You know? We're not in tour bus anymore.
Right.
Our crew has shrunk a little bit, but we're still able to survive off of just making music.
Right.
I don't have to work a day job to support what I do.
Okay.
So to me, that's middle tier.
Right.
I guess it's partly the reason I say that is because I've seen, you know, we've done shows with the Rolling Stones. We've done a tour with AC/DC. So like I've seen.
Oh, that's amazing.
Like I've seen the guys that are at the top.
Right.
And, you know.
So you opened for AC/DC?
Yeah, we did like
that's
20 some shows with them in the States and Canada. It was great. It was brilliant. Really nice guys, and their crew was wicked. They treated us like gold. The
way the record labels work in the States is they give you an advance up front of how much.
Very rarely now.
Very rarely now. Yeah, so that means you have no money. How do you do?
We paid for this record ourselves. We've paid for of our 4 already released records, and this one, we paid for all of them except one.
So you guys are actually financing your own videos then?
No, videos are up until now have been part of our deal. They're half and half. It depends on what the specifics of your deal is.
Right.
So the specifics of our deal with Warner Canada was that they would pay for half of video and we would pay for the other half.
Right. So how does everyone get rewarded? It goes 33.33?
We divide everything in equal parts.
Okay, that's amazing, because I'm fascinated by this question because I talked to this local band which once broke up a couple of years ago because they said, okay, suppose we become super famous, how does the money get divided?
Right.
But they weren't super famous, but they did break up because they were gonna, you know.
Right when you said that, I was gonna say I didn't want to interrupt, but in my mind that's the wrong attitude going.
I know.
If we become super famous.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's no reason to get into music.
So what would you tell these guys? Just do it.
I would say if you're gonna become a musician as your profession, don't do it for fame. Don't do it for money. Do it because you love making music and it's your passion, and you can't see yourself doing anything else.
Right.
And if you're doing it to be on TV or to get the attention of girls or to make a ton of cash, then I don't know. Good luck.
Right.
A lot of people that try to do that and most of them fail.
But it was great talking to you. I mean, this is really interesting. I'm glad that the Pakistanis out there are really left wing and they're part of the.
There's a bunch of us out there too.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of you guys.
Do your research. There's a whole bunch of us out there, not just in punk.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I don't include the rappers, frankly.
Yeah.
That's not the music.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the bling bling rappers and the guys talking about hoes and, and their jewelry and their whips and their rides and all that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure there's people out there who look at what we do and criticize it the same way that I criticize.
Yeah, but they don't know anything, so that's fine.
Well, I can't take that stance.
Right.
But rappers, there's some really good rappers. There's some guys out there who do some really cool stuff. If you listen to a guy, I mean, not on the Desi trip so much. I haven't heard any yet anyway. But like you listen to a guy like Mos Def and his message has nothing to do with bling and cars and stuff. His message is about social consciousness.
Okay.
There's a guy in Canada named Chaos who does really cool stuff and has nothing at all to do with the world of making a lot of money or being famous or getting a lot of girls.
Yeah,
but that's true.
But didn't some of those guys come out with great art? The guys who did it for the women, for the drugs, and for being famous? I mean, the Rolling Stones.
I think back in it's different eras, because it's become so commercialized and so corporate.
Yeah.
That the two of those ideas can't coexist anymore. It's very difficult for the two ideas to coexist. For you to be an artist with integrity, and also for you to be chasing girls and money. Right. Those two things have a very tough time, coexisting. I think now when it flies, it's because
or even the darkness.
I think it's a perfect example. I think the reason it can fly now is only as a novelty. Right. It's funny.
I love it.
Yeah, you do, but you're smiling and laughing. Right? You think of the guys in darkness with those crazy outfits.
But they're awesome. I think that campy stuff is the best I've seen in ages.
But it's funny, right? Yeah. You can't help but laugh when you see it.
Oh, that's true.
And I think it strikes, that's where it's like, anything that moves you has some kind of emotional impact on you.
Do you even know the name of the show you're being interviewed on?
Yeah, I was told it, but I've forgotten it, so tell me.
Isn't that kind of like shameful?
I don't know.
I mean, you've come from Canada.
Tell me.
We expected more from him.
Tell me.
Yeah. On the Fringe.
On the Fringe.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we don't get much Pakistani TV in Canada.
Yeah, right. Did you know my name?
Yeah, Fasi.
Oh, okay. I wish you didn't.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much. Thanks a lot,
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
It was a pleasure.
Bye.
Did you see how I picked up that collective soul influence?
I gotta hand it to you.
Yeah, I'm so good. I'm so good. And even the darkness, I said it before he said it.
Really?
Yeah, we're better than Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I surprise myself sometimes. But it's just on the fly. I just think of it just like that. Like that. When he comes back, we'll pretend we never discussed this.
Everything's made in China. They have 1.2 billion people. Use it for something, right?
Yeah, we're gonna use it for something. Play catch up, man. You still tuning?
I know it's gonna get any day anyway. What's the
But if you leave that, they're not gonna edit it.
Sharia, just treat this as a lesson, please.
Okay, man.
Alright.
I taught you a lesson.
I'm gonna do a chord change that's totally gonna confuse his tuning.